Andy Kenney does a wonderful job of getting guys to play to their strengths and with different guys earlier because they utilize the portal as well.
Rosado.
And Graves today, he'll have a lot of different defenders because of the style of defense UAB plays, tons of switches. He'll be out with Yaxel Lindenborg as well as the perimeter defenders for UAB.
That's a smooth finish there by Giancarlo Rosado.
And Rosado, different role than with his previous team.
Chris Coleman struggled last game and shoots and scores. Charlotte returns 15 points from last year's win over UAB. UAB returns 40.
And that's the difference, and you can tell UAB this season averaging over 80 points per game.
That's true. Here's Graves again for 3. He's 0 for 2. And Lindenborg skies for the rebound. Not afraid to go coast to coast. See if Coleman can find his offensive touch.
And Kurt, you beat me to it. When Yaxel's out of the game, who does UAB look to score? Christian Coleman has to be a factor on the offensive end.
In the paint for Coleman, and he finds Ezeguero, and Ezeguero, that's easy pickings for Bradley. 6'9", 265 junior from Torrance, California. And you talk about built like a linebacker. He would be a great tight end with that build. Nice give and go. And Nick Graves on the finish. Coleman. Vasquez on the recovery. And a head fake and a basket. I was going to ask you about that. Watching the Tulsa game, they turned that game around with the 1-3-1. So the question is, why wouldn't you go, Graves from long distance, why wouldn't you go more often? Charlotte only down by 3, again, trying for a signature win. Vasquez, a long 3, he's got it. Shadow against Yax. Yax with the steal. Trying to go around the defender. Nice lead pass. Bucket. Tony on the finish. Lindenborg with a beautiful assist. And a foul on the play. Lindenborg now has his 33rd career double-double, his 14th of the year. A rare second chance. Rosado finishes. UAB with their biggest lead over the Niners. Graves, the lefty, hits a 3. But in Lindenborg's case, can I use the word lethargic? Doesn't sound right, but just not at his full 1,000% energy. Here is a highlight dunk for Ezeguero. Alley-oop again. Tony feeds Ezeguero. Somebody hit a perimeter shot. And missed by Reber. Vasquez, one-man show, yes, and one.
That time Vasquez was dangerously close to ruining an opportunity for UAB to score in transition. Yaxel Lindenborg had leaked out a little bit early. Vasquez, but when you got it going,
a comfortable lead in a sense. Team that struggles scoring. If you want to stay on the court, you play D. Here's Butter for 3. Got it.
That time you can see him sort of trailing off of it a little bit. You want your shooter stepping into it. If anything, you want all of that energy coming forward. That time Tyree Moore backpedals a little bit out of it.
Think that Lindenborg has something to do with that?
Of course.
With the left. Kidding me? Came in averaging 2 points per game. Wide open for a 3-ball. Switch.
Exactly the answer that UAB needed to show from the zone.
Another thing that Bill Jones taught me. Butter. Wrap around. Yes.
That's the ball control right there from Butter Johnson.
That's it. UAB will eat it. And UAB with a rather large second half. 57 second half points. And they'll salt this one away with a 96-78 final.